Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. We just had a guy die by suffocation, because of course, and he also is mourning himself, which is very funny for me to think about. He's just sitting there in the afterlife, being sad about himself, which is understandable, you know, everyone should be allowed to do that. But we're basically going to try to figure out a little bit more of the circulation here, so we have a little bit healthier of overlay, so that we can basically do this a little bit quicker in dealing with this. Then eventually we're going to switch out these tiles here to basically be like air tiles, so that the gas will flow through. So that is basically the idea, so that when the carbon dioxide gets up here, it just gets dealt with these terrariums, and then basically work like that. One of these things I forgot. We should do basically this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to say here. Okay, so we're going to say essentially, where is the ventilation? We're going to say here that basically we want okay, so basically what we want is this to go in, and then we say the filtered output, which is only oxygen, to go out. And then what we're going to say is basically go over here and then spit out the other stuff over here. That is basically what we're going to say. Because that should be what it is. Yes. I think this should be fine. Now we have a whole system, which means that slowly but surely we're going to filter this out, we're going to clean it up, and then it's going to get sent back out again, which should be very good. And then the carbon dioxide can sit over here, basically being taught to be in here by the stuff. We're also going to pump in stuff into here. So we're going to say basically, we're going to basically put like a filter in here, and then say pump everything else from everywhere else in here, and then deal with it. And this is going to be like, I don't think the carbon dioxide is going to go over to the water, because I don't think it works like that, so it should be fine for now. Yes, so I think technically this should be okay. Yes. And then I think I'm gonna do this thing temporarily. I don't know if I'm going to say it for long. It's basically just say, hey, you guys can make these ones over here. And I'm just gonna say, just let these stay here, deal with some of it. Because currently they're just not dealing with stuff, which is fine. Is there anyone actually who's assigned? So you're sleeping in this bed. Cool. Oh, cut. No, I didn't want you to be assigned here. I want you to be assigned to this one. So you can have this one. And then whoever over here who's this one, you can have that one. So now everybody has a bed, right? This should be fine? Why are you guys over here? Sometimes you guys are so stupid. Please. Stop doing this to me. Guys! Seriously! Do I need to save you guys? Can you just do this? Here, you guys have put yourself in such a position that this is a problem right now. Boy. Oh my god. I'm gonna say this is not the priority. Same isn't this yet. That isn't a priority. You guys just build these ones so that these guys can get themselves out of here, because why? They like this. Oh boy. Now you guys can get this body over here. Because of course. Yes. What I do think we can do this whole thing. Because basically blah, 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 blah. Because kind of we can set it up so that there's more of these ones in here, but I don't know if that would be useful. I feel like it would be useful, but you know, it'll take some time. Okay. Could I set you to be high? People deal with that. Thank you. I also want this one to be high because I want to see that happen. Essentially, I want to see this. So that people can have like someone to mourn. Even though technically I think they're like very new. Yes, he is there. They just haven't dealt with him yet. Would this be a room? Is there a graveyard room, basically? Massage clinic, hospital, power plant, greenhouse, stable, recreation room, park, nature reserve. There's no graveyard. That is, would this be a park? Would a graveyard be considered a park? Is that how it works? Okay. So we can do this one, right? Because we do need at least like some copper for some things. I just don't know what we needed yet. So we're just going to say produce this. And I think we're just going to say when we have 5. Because currently I don't know how much we need. And this is not a priority. So whatever this dude is doing, I don't know why he's doing it. But sure. Let's see. Okay, so everyone has the mess table, so we should be fine. What is the conversation? Or there is advanced research, but no one is doing it. Okay, are you this not the high priority? It is. It just doesn't have any power. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, rest in peace, Turner. Okay, cool. Turner is resting in peace. Apparently he's also mourning himself, so he's probably haunting this place. But, you know, we're gonna think about that later. Is there anything here that... This is just power problems. This is... We don't have any cook. We don't have any rancher. We should be okay with that. This one doesn't have any water. So that should be fine too. And... Oh, question. So we need... basically to say that oxygen is the only thing that should be going out of here. And then we also need to set up a wire here because apparently there's no wire. Of course. So that should be fine. And then we also need a coal generator. I was thinking maybe we should have it in this room and then like filter it in here so that it goes directly in there. I don't know if that's a good idea though. To put the coal generator here and just let it, you know, switch between. Who knows? I'm also thinking about closing this, but I do want the pipe to be set up before I do that, so... Questions. I have questions. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't be having that one there. So I think I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna click deconstruct, and then I'm gonna say basically that the whole drop of water thing should be here, so that it drops off the same place. Because currently I think it's dropping here and then it's going down in here, and of course this is becoming a problem. So we don't want that. So basically that's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say clean up the spill. We're also kind of wanting to clean up the spill, but we can't right now because it's just liquid. Yeah. Okay, sure. new printables are available. Oh, cool. Okay, so please give me something good. You are not good at all. Cold curative tablet. Easy to take a remedy for many germ-based diseases. This one seems amazing. I really do like that one. This guy is a doctor though. And he's super productive when he's happy. So I do think I'm gonna get this guy because the other part is like, oh yeah, we can heal someone with like extra medicine stuff. But basically what we want is like a doctor anyway. No, wait. Okay. Great, we have a doctor. So we have bedside manner. You're all the way over here. Great. Oh yes, thank you. I need the critter one. Critter wrenching. Thank you. Okay, and now we're basically just gonna say, not mop up critters. We're gonna find the critter. So where is the critter? This one, and we're gonna say wrangle. Right? We're gonna say wrangle. This one too. Wrangle. Is there anywhere else that there's a critter? I can't see any. Can't see any other critters. I think they are these three. Might discover anyone when I unpause, but I do believe these ones are the correct ones. Okay. I also want to set deconstruct that one because we don't need it. Okay, cool. So now this should only drop in here and there shouldn't be anyone over here. It's very funny that there's like Paku in here because maybe we can use this one for something. I don't know what they're doing. Wait, I need to read this. I need to read this because I'm interested. This is very adorable, even though he's kind of freaky. Okay, wait. Pokis are aquatic creatures that can live in any liquid, such as water and contaminated water. Okay, cool. So they can live over here. We can't switch them over here if we want to. Do they produce anything? This guy is happy, so he's fine. He's just a fish though. So I guess like basically he's just if we want to fish anything, this is the dude we'd use basically. Oh, the reason why we're having such trouble with the algae is because we're currently right. That is very we're not getting any. Okay, so I'm gonna say dig all of this. I'm also gonna say high priority make this basically because they're stupid and they're gonna fall in. That's essentially what they're gonna do. Okay, and then I'm gonna say this and then say not that one, but basically what I'm going to say is dig, and this is gonna be here. It's like dig this, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. So hopefully some person is going over there to actually deal with that. But we're also gonna say just sweep up this. Doesn't really matter. When you do it, just that there is someone who actually does. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this! We got stuff. We got stuff. Oh my god, we got stuff. We got animals. We got animals. Oh wait. Actually, wait. We probably don't want to sweep up. Give me a second. We probably don't want to sweep this. Cancel sweeping. Yeah, that one we want to actually stay there. Yeah. Okay, so now, because if we can fix this water issue just temporarily, we're going to fix it with something else later. We're going to switch it to temporarily here so that we can take out and the water that we need for the algae so that this can fix up, and then we can seal off the room, and then we're going to set up basically a system down here. I believe? I'm unsure. I do think so. We do want this basically, and then that. Because we do want this temporarily kind of this, and then say, hey, we're going to set up a liquid pump. Basically, that's what we do want to say. But technically what we do want to say is here. Because we don't want this one, so we don't... Okay, why are you not canceling? Cancel, and then we're going to say... Cancel, cancel, and then we're gonna basically just try to make sure. I don't think they could fall down there, but I'm seriously not sure because they seem very stupid. So this should be fine. So now we could have a pump, right? And then that could deal with basically us sending this water up here to be filtered and then back in here. And I do believe that could be a very good idea. Right? Right. Because that should be a good idea. Because now we have a system basically pumping this out when eventually we're going to get there. Filter it through, then going back in there. Right? Right. Okay, okay. And hopefully no one dies when they're down there. Because they seem to. Did we do the priorities, by the way? Don't think we did it on this guy. Okay, you're gonna doctor. Sure, you can build. I don't think there's many other. So you're gonna just doctor and build when you want to. We have everything here. I think everything is set up. We still don't have the advanced research. Oh yes, because right now these dudes, right? You guys are you're producing coal. Great, amazing. So technically we need to create a coal generator. Shall we create a coal generator over here? I think this is the best place temporarily. I think so. Let me just... We're just gonna do this temporarily. Yes, okay. I don't quite like this, but I do believe this is probably the best solution. So we're gonna set up a battery here, right? And we're gonna set these up with each other, and then we're basically gonna set this up with this. Don't have a lot of stuff going on right now, so okay, so that should be just everything we need, so it's set up so that we can eventually work it out and figure it out. We're not doing too bad with oxygen, so everyone's kind of sleeping fine. We just need to set this up with the coal generator, essentially. I don't know. This is just the core radius, so we can just have it over here. It's not like somebody is gonna... It's not like it's gonna matter, kind of. So this one is the mesh tile, isn't it? Does not obstruct liquid or gas flow. So I do think this one here should just be all gas, basically like this. And then I think over here, technically like this, should be... There should be like a latch here, so there's nothing coming through. But, you know, just temporarily. Because now there should be like gas flow between these areas so that these guys can deal with it quicker. Essentially, yeah. The only problem with these guys are the fact that they need to resupply with water, which is going to be frustrating when there's... Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't the best idea. I don't quite know. I am gonna say pick this up though. And I'm also gonna say pick this up and pick this up. And anything except not the egg. Just don't get the egg. Okay. That is way better. So now this is converting better, I think. Yes. Okay. So now we have this set up. So this should be fine, and this is gonna happen. We also want to create a digging over here, saying this, and then this. I'm just wondering, is there any germs? I don't think they're actually infested, right? It should be fine. Should be okay. And then basically what we do, so we have everything basically set up to basically work right now. Maybe we do just want to set up the liquid pump, and then we're going to close this off. I think we're going to do this now because there's no reason they should go over here. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to set and this one. Is it this one? It is this one, yeah. I feel like this one is the best one too. So I'm gonna say this one and this one, and then I'm gonna say this one and this one and this one. Basically. Because we want to have this manual chance here to basically set this up eventually. Right? Okay, so now this should be all fine. Should just temporarily be there. Can we actually, are we allowed to place this one there? No, we're not allowed to. Okay, I guess we're just gonna put, must be within an occupied space. Okay. Oh, I guess you're just gonna do this in the meantime. Fine. It doesn't look even, but you know. What this? So this has a water pump with the clean water out of it. This has a manual water pump, so you can fill these ones on. These convert carbon dioxide over to oxygen, which is great. This one creates carbon dioxide, so this one keeps on refilling it anyway. This refills the battery. Basically, let's see. I'm gonna say when you're on like 20%, you're gonna request fuel. You should be fine technically. Right now it should actually be okay. Yeah. This is good. We have basically almost gotten ourselves to a point. We have an energy resource now, which is great. So we have this crater situation over here, which is amazing. And then we basically have this coal generator, which is always going to generate stuff, which is good. And then basically we just need to figure out the water filtration over here and convert it over to clean water so we can put it and dump it directly in here, which should be fine. Yes. Hopefully, that should be okay. And I hope to see you guys later.